All right. So, hello, everybody. My name is Jennifer Soto, and we are um, we are sitting here, and we're just going to take a couple of minutes and talk a little bit about the Pampered Chef business opportunities. So, I'm super excited. I've got a couple of people joining us, and just want to take a couple minutes and kind of talk a little bit about what the Pampered Chef has to offer. So. Like I said, my name is Jennifer Soto. I am a director with Pampered Chef. I have been with this company for 20 years. And even through, when some people like left to go to other companies, I stuck with it. I absolutely love the Pampered Chef. So I love the way they take care of us. I love the way they listen to us. I love the way they always have our best interest at heart. So, but I wanted to share my story because one of the things about this business is that, everybody comes to the table with unique situations. And so my situation's not like special or anything. I was a young spouse because it was 20 years ago. I'm still a young spouse, but I was a young military spouse back then. I had just gotten out of the military myself, and I went to a Pampered Chef party because Pampered Chef parties are really popular in military bases. And so I went to a party and I had never been before. And my friend, goes, hey, you should do this. And I pushed her back. You see that? Like that. And I said, shut up. Anyway, I was like, I just quit working full time. I have these little babies. My husband's never home. Like, no, I don't need to do this. So my oldest was 4 and my twins were 18 months old. But she went and got the information for me, and I sat there and watched the consultant that night and thought, I could do this, and I wanted every product in the catalog. And so I said, what the heck? I do now have every product in the catalog, and it's, been 20 years. I have a lot of, things in the beginning. It was kind of fun money that I could use for travel or for, stuff for my house. Because remember I said we were young. And then my kids started getting into activities, so it paid for all their activities. I never had to say no. Gymnastics was wicked expensive, or cheerleading or travel soccer or whatever. And then we bought an RV. We went to China for a major trip when we lived in Korea. I mean, just lots of things like that. Well, then my kids graduated from high school and started going to college, and my income has actually paid for their college and helped put them through their college. So we have one that's already graduated, and we have 2 that are in college right now. The twins are in college right now, and then we have one more that'll be coming up. So it's so funny. My son always says, "Hey, Mom, how you doing? Because I know you need to pay for my college." So they know it's not a done deal, but it's nice to have been able to pay for that, and for them to not have debt, for me to not have debt. That's a big thing for us. So that's kind of my story. And I started out with just wanting the products, and it's been something really great. My husband is someday going to retire from the Air Force. He's still active duty. And so the hope is that actually by the time he retires in 3 to 5 years, that he won't have to go find another job. That's actually my goal. I don't know if that's his goal, but that's my goal. So anyway, so that's kind of what we're looking at. So, lots of people have different stories. I have girls on my team that have paid down debt, and they joined this business to pay down debt. I had another gal that joined my team, and this was many years ago. They only had 1 car, and she wanted to sell Pampered Chef so that they could buy a second car. And so lots of different reasons. Right now in this kind of economy, the things that I'm hearing is, people are going out and they're getting a side gig. They're driving for Uber. They're working at Walmart as a stalker on the weekends. I mean, they're doing all these crazy things to fit in their life, so that their lifestyle is not affected, but they're able to make that extra cash. And the thing about Pampered Chef that's nice is that it allows for that. You can fit it in alongside the things that you're already doing. So a couple of the reasons that people join, of course, money. Money is a big one, and I think I just talked about that. But another reason that people join is for community. And in our society right now, as a matter of fact, I just had a Bible study at my house last night, and it was we're doing a marriage study, and we asked everybody, what are you looking forward to getting out of this study. And nobody said marriage advice. They all wanted community. They all wanted friends. And so one of the things that's great about this business is that every day when we go to a party, every time when we connect with people and we're talking with our hosts and we're talking with other people in the business, it's community. We're making friends. We're making connections. My very best friend in the whole world, Noelle, is a Pampered Chef consultant. We met at conference. Okay, we met at a convention. And for a long time, we only ever saw each other at convention. Okay, and now we live about 3 hours away. And so we make it a point to see each other a couple times, more often than that. But we met because of conference. And some of my other friend Stacy, we met because of Pampered Chef. And so even though I move around and I have this really great Air Force life, my best friends are Pampered Chef consultants, or were Pampered Chef consultants. Stacy's no longer a consultant. So community is a big thing. We do a lot of things. I love to do my meetings on Zoom because my team is spread out all over the place. And so we can come together, we can see each other's faces, and we can talk together on in a more personal level than just on Facebook or whatever. So community is really important. Confidence. So a lot of people don't necessarily join Pampered Chef because they say, oh, I lack confidence. I think I will try my own business. That would actually be the opposite. So, but what a lot of people find in this business is a renewed confidence, or confidence that they didn't know they were even missing, or they didn't realize. And when you own your own, and the nice thing about Pampered Chef is that the business is already put together for you, and they tell you how to do it, like so there's training and everything. So you just go and do. And it makes it so easy, rather than if you were to say, okay, I'm going to open a boutique in a shopping center, and you're shopping around and you have all these other things to worry about. No, everything's already put together for you. It's even better than purchasing a franchise. So I guess you could kind of compare it to that, but it's even better because you just have a very small amount of work. You're not actually doing the whole building thing. So although I'm trying to convince my husband that we need a building in the back, that I can have my office in, or I can run meetings out of. Or retreats. So anyway, so some of the reasons that people join is for money, for community, to build more confidence. I did have a gal that was a landscape architect. My sister actually was a landscape architect, and she joined because she was having difficulty feeling confident in sharing her work and selling her landscape designs, and for really high dollar prices. I mean, a landscape design might be $20,000 to the person who's purchasing it. And she was feeling really a lack of confidence in that. And so when she started selling Pampered Chef, she realized, hey, I'm learning the skills so that I can apply this to my business. And so we have a lot of business skills that we can apply to life and to business. So that's nice. All right. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the different types of businesses, the different ways you can run your business, I guess you could say. So being that I have been around 20 years, I gravitate more towards the in-person party. I love to do the in-person party. I love going to the party. I love meeting the people and talking with them over food. I love sharing my tips and just having that close personal interaction. That's what I've always done, and that's what I really like. But I also run a virtual business as well. And so some consultants do a mixture of an in-person business and a virtual business. But some consultants just do a virtual business, and some consultants just do an in-person business. So you can do two different types of businesses. And actually with the kit that we're offering right now, that $29 kit, it is the perfect way to start a virtual business and start right away and start earning income in the next couple of weeks. You'll be getting a paycheck in the next couple of weeks. So, so you can have an in-person business or a virtual business. You can have a mix. You can also have the kind of business that's like a replacement for a full-time income. And that might be where you're working 3 nights a week, doing 3 parties a week, or even 4 or 5 parties a week. There's lots of people in this business that do 4, 5, 6 parties a week. They do a party every single night and one on Saturday, So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So I like to keep my shows to about 2 to 3 a week. Currently, it's farmers market season, so I do a farmers market on Tuesday, and then I do my parties on Thursdays and Fridays. So that's what I like to do. Virtual parties on Wednesday nights. So I guess that's 3 shows a week with a booth. So that's 4 nights a week. So And then I do my team stuff on Monday night. So I work 5 days a week, right? But then you might have somebody who is looking to get some products and they want to do 2 shows a month, okay? So there's all kinds of different levels of consultants as well. You can run the different type of business. So one of the things that we talk about is we talk about, what do you want to get out of this business? And so if there is a something that you are looking to get out of the business, then we can address how many shows that you want to do based on that, so that you're getting the things that you want. So that actually brings me to the last thing, and that I want to share before I share the different types of kits that we have. And the last thing that I want to share is that one of the greatest things about this business is that you're going to get a lot of training. You're actually going to get training from Pampered Chef, which is available online, and it's very thorough. It's very, very thorough. And they take you step by step by step by step through the nuts and bolts of the business. They send you emails once every couple of days that say, okay, do this. Okay, now do this. Okay, now do this. Then in that whole process, you're going to be talking to me, and I will be helping you to discern, like, what's next, what fits. I'll be helping you take the knowledge that you learn on the videos on the Pampered Chef training and apply it to real life, and really give you some words to say and really some practical things that are going to put the nuts and bolts together to build your little structure, tower, Eiffel Tower. I don't know, whatever. I love Paris, so I said Eiffel Tower. But anyway, so you're going to take the nuts and bolts, you're going to take the practical wisdom, wrap it all together, and you're going to have a really awesome package in the form of a business, okay? And the business is going to turn around and repay you. I train individually, one-on-one. We train like this in a group setting on Zoom. We train, I try to post something every single day on our team group, do a lot of texting, a lot of, ways to just stay in touch. There's a lot of different ways to stay in touch. So I always tell new consultants, if you don't have the knowledge, then it's probably your own fault because you definitely have a ton of knowledge and a ton of support as well. Lots of support. So that's a little bit about training and support. And then the last bit is the different types of kits that we have. So right now we have 3 different types of kits that you can choose from. We have a special just for this month. It's a $29 kit. It is paperwork only. It has so you can message the consultant that invited you, or you can go on Facebook and search for Jennifer Soto and send me a message. That's Jennifer Soto, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. But you can oh, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so there's a $29 kit, and it is has paperwork only. So it has some catalogs. It has just the stuff that comes in the paperwork box. And like I said, I'd be happy to send that flyer out to you, but just the paperwork. So no products or anything. It's $29. You are enrolled in our new consultant rewards program, which means you can earn your commission right away, but also free, credit towards free products or free business supplies, or even conference registration. And you can earn all of that. You get a website free for 90 days. But you can literally try this business, really, really try this business for 90 days and see if it doesn't bring you the income that you're looking for to solve the problem that you need to have solved in your life. And then the next kit is $159, and it has a selection of products. And then the last one is $249. It has a larger selection of products. So these are some great options for you. If you want, you can host a show. You can get that small kit absolutely free. You can get either a $25 or a $50 credit. So you would get $25 off, or you could get, it free. Or you can take that $25 or $50 and apply it towards one of the larger kits if you want to. You would just, the $29 kit is only available in the month of September. So they have never done this before. I've been selling for 20 years and we've never offered anything like this. And I'm kind of excited because the thing that it offers to people right now is the opportunity to try with no risk. It's just 5 lattes. You could just skip getting a latte for 5 days, or Starbucks coffee or whatever your brand is for 5 days. And you would have this. So if you go get one every day, that's 1 week of sacrifice. You get one once a week, then that's a month. But you could definitely get yourself set up and on a totally different track just by giving this business a try. So what I'm going to do now is we've got about 10 minutes, and I'm going to offer this. I'm going to open this up and see if anybody has any questions, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. And like I said, if you don't have your question answered, or you want to see the flyer, or you want to see the list of what's in the kit, then all you need to do is send me a message. You can find me on any social media platform at Jennifer Soto PC, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, and then if somebody sent you to watch this video, then all you need to do is let me know. When you message me, let me know who it was that sent you, who sent you the link, who told you about it, so that I make sure that you get hooked up with them if you need to actually order your kit or whatever. All right, so I'm going to open this up. I'm going to unmute everybody. All right. Did any one of you guys have any questions about anything I said or didn't say?
Nope.
Okay. Nope. Shelly, I see your husband's with you.
Yes, he is.
Awesome. So did you have any, Danny, right?
Yes.
Okay. I remembered that. Danny, did you have any questions? This is your first time hearing that.
No, I don't have any.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So, if you do have any questions, if you're watching this on the replay and you do have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm happy to answer any questions. You never have to worry about me following you or chasing you down the street or calling you till you have to change your number or anything like that, because frankly, I don't have time.
I also have my son James with me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see him in the back. Hi, James. So he's like, yeah, Mom made me listen to this.
I told him to be quiet.
That's awesome. All right, guys, so I'm going to stop the recording since we don't have any more questions.